from the river to the sea. Palestine will be free. From the sea to the river. Palestine will live forever. From the sea to the river. Palestine will live forever. Get these criminals off our streets. No justice, no peace. Get these criminals off our streets.
You will see. Genocide is your legacy. Genocide is your legacy. Trump, you will see. Trump, you will see. Genocide is your legacy. Genocide is your legacy. Trump, you will learn. Trump, you will learn. Palestinians will return. Palestinians will return. Trump, you will learn.
वाशिंगटन DC ਦੇ ਅੱਜ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਦੇ ਬੋਰਡ ਆਫ ਪੀਸ ਦੀ ਮੀਟਿੰਗ ਹੋਣ ਜਾ ਰਹੀ ਹੈ। ਪ੍ਰੈਜ਼ੀਡੈਂਟ ਟਰੰਪ ਨੇ ਬੋਰਡ ਆਫ ਪੀਸ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਇੱਕ ਸੰਗਠਨ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਸ਼ੁਰੂ ਕਰਿਆ ਸੀਗਾ ਪਿਛਲੇ ਮਹੀਨੇ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ। ਬੋਰਡ ਆਫ ਪੀਸ ਦਾ ਮਕਸਦ ਇਹ ਸੀਗਾ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਫਲਸਤੀਨ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਗਾਜ਼ਾ ਪੱਟੀ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਨਿਰਦੋਸ਼ ਲੋਕਾਂ ਦੀਆਂ ਜਾਨਾਂ ਗਈਆਂ ਪਿਛਲੇ 1.5-2 ਸਾਲਾਂ ਤੋਂ ਲਗਾਤਾਰ ਜੈਨੋਸਾਈਡ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਉਹ ਹੋਇਆ। ਉਸ ਜੈਨੋਸਾਈਡ ਨੂੰ ਰੋਕਣਾ ਜੋ ਮਨੁੱਖਤਾ ਦਾ ਘਾਣ ਹੋਇਆ ਉਸ ਮਨੁੱਖਤਾ ਦਾ ਘਾਣ ਰੋਕਣਾ ਇੱਕ ਵਾਰ ਫਿਰ ਬੋਰਡ ਆਫ ਪੀਸ ਦੇ ਰਾਹੀਂ ਉਸ ਗਾਜ਼ਾ ਪੱਟੀ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਸ਼ਾਂਤੀ ਬਹਾਲ ਕਰਨੀ ਲੋਕਾਂ ਦਾ ਫਿਰ ਰਹਿਣ ਬਸੇਰਾ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਫਿਰ ਸਟਾਰਟ ਕਰਨਾ। ਅੱਜ ਬੋਰਡ ਆਫ ਪੀਸ ਦੀ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਬਣਾਈ ਗਈ ਸੀਗੀ ਉਹਦੀ ਪਹਿਲੀ ਮੀਟਿੰਗ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਆ ਉਹ ਵਾਸ਼ਿੰਗਟਨ DC ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਇੰਸਟੀਚਿਊਟ ਆਫ ਪੀਸ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਹੋਣ ਜਾ ਰਹੀ ਆ। ਇੰਸਟੀਚਿਊਟ ਆਫ ਪੀਸ ਦੁਨੀਆ ਦੀ ਗੱਲ ਹੋਣੀ ਹੈ। ਅੱਜ ਗਾਜ਼ਾ ਪੱਟੀ ਦੀ ਗੱਲ ਹੋਣੀ ਹੈ। ਜਸਟਿਸ ਦੀ ਟੀਮ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਆ ਉਹ ਅੱਜ ਵਾਸ਼ਿੰਗਟਨ DC ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਬੋਰਡ ਆਫ ਪੀਸ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਆਪਣਾ ਸੁਨੇਹਾ ਲੈ ਕੇ $1 ਬਿਲੀਅਨ ਲੈ ਕੇ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਉਹਦਾ ਸੁਨੇਹਾ ਲੈ ਕੇ ਹੋਈ ਆ। ਸਿੱਖ ਜਸਟਿਸ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਆ ਸਿੱਖਾਂ ਦੀ ਧਿਰ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਆ ਉਹ ਇਸ ਬੋਰਡ ਆਫ ਪੀਸ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਬਣਨਾ ਚਾਹੁੰਦੀ ਆ। ਮੈਸੇਜ ਦਿੱਤਾ ਜਾ ਰਿਹਾ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਇੱਥੇ ਦੇਖ ਸਕਦੇ ਹੋ $1 ਬਿਲੀਅਨ ਟੂ ਜੁਆਇਨ Board of Peace, liberate Punjab.
The board of peace is a board of lies. Gaza won't be colonized. Gaza won't be colonized. No peace without an arms embargo. No peace without an arms embargo. No peace without an arms embargo. The board of peace, a colonial masterpiece. The board of peace. 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 A colonized masterpiece.
ਕਾਫੀ ਕੰਟਰੀ ਆਏ
The void of peace, a colonized masterpiece.
ਸਿੱਖਾਂ ਨੇ $1 ਬਿਲੀਅਨ ਦੇਣ ਦਾ
The first day of peace
ਪੀਸ ਆਫ ਬੋੜਾ ਪੀਸ ਦੇਣ ਦਾ ਜਿਹੜਾ
will be the last day of an empire masterpiece.
ਟਰੰਪ ਸਰਕਾਰ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਆ ਜਾਂ ਬੋੜਾ ਪੀਸ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਕਮੇਟੀ ਬਣੀ ਆ ਉਹ ਪੰਜਾਬ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਪਾਕਿਸਤਾਨ ਦੇ ਵਾਸਤੇ ਸੈਂਟਰ ਉਹ ਉੱਥੇ ਘੁਮਾ ਕੇ ਦੇਣ ਇਸ ਕਰਕੇ ਅਸੀਂ ਇਹਦੇ ਮੈਂਬਰ ਬਣਨਾ ਚਾਹੁੰਦੇ ਹਾਂ $1 ਬਿਲੀਅਨ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਉਹ ਸਿੱਖ ਕੌਮ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਆ ਉਹ ਦੇਵੇਗੀ
Zionism is a plague. Trump belongs in the Hague. Zionism is a plague. Trump belongs in the Hague.
Hey, sir.
Free
You gotta
Palestine.
get behind.
Free Palestine.
ਚੈੱਕ ਪੜਾ ਕੇ ਲਿਆਂਦਾ ਇਹ ਆਪਾਂ ਪੈਸੇ ਦੇਣ ਦੀ ਸਿੱਖਾਂ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਸਰਕਾਰ ਬੈਠੀ ਹੈ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਉਹਦਾ ਪੀਸ
No justice, no peace.
No justice, no peace.
U.S. out of the Middle East.
U.S. out of the Middle East.
No justice, no peace.
No justice, no peace.
U.S. out of the Middle East.
U.S. out of the Middle East.
And the fuck Trump too.
Yeah, fuck Trump! Donald Trump's a pedophile!
Get these pedophiles out of power.
Not a power.
Not another minute, not another hour.
Not another minute. Not another hour.
Get these pedophiles out of power.
Get these pedophiles out of power.
Not another minute, not another hour.
Not another minute. Not another hour.
Thank you all so much for coming out today. Really appreciate it. We got people showing up. It's difficult. But I appreciate you being here and raising your voices. There's an active crime scene happening and the police are protecting it. There's an active crime happening right here in the nation's capital. They're not doing nothing about it. Don't care about justice at all. But I'm glad to see that there's some of us that do. There's some of us that believe in humanity and will stand up for it. Believe in truth. We'll be out here and stand up for it. So thank y'all for coming out and raising your voice. Free Palestine! Free Palestine! From the river to the sea, Palestine will be free.
Palestine will be free.
From the river to the sea, Palestine will be free.
Palestine will be free.
From D.C. to Palestine,
From D.C. to Palestine.
Occupation is a crime.
Occupation is a crime.
From D.C. to Palestine,
D.C. to Palestine.
occupation is a crime.
Occupation is a crime.
And those who are occupied have the right to resist. So thank y'all for being part of the resistance here. Palestine is not for sale. Palestine is not for sale. Gaza is not for sale.
Gaza is not for sale.
We won't give up, we will not fail.
We won't give up, we will not fail.
Gaza is not for sale.
Gaza is not for sale.
MAGA, shame on you.
MAGA, shame on you.
Peace plan that you do. MAGA, shame on you.
MAGA, shame on you.
Ethnic cleansing that you do. MAGA, shame on you. MAGA, shame on you. You have blood on your hands too. Every time the media lies.
Our neighborhood in Gaza dies. Every time the media lies. Journalists in Gaza die.
Doctors in Gaza die. Doctors in Gaza die. Mothers in Gaza die. And the killing, stop the crime. Israel out of Palestine. Palestine is our demand. No peace on stolen land. Gaza is our demand. No Riviera on our land. No Riviera on our land.
They want to
From the river to the sea, Palestine will be free. From the sea to the river, Palestine will live forever. Not another nickel, not another dime. No more money for Israel's crimes. Money for Israel's crimes. Not a penny, not a dollar. No more money for Israel's slaughter. The people united will never be defeated. United will never be defeated. Zionists out of Palestine now. We want justice, you say how. We want justice, you say how. Israel out of Palestine. Israel out of Palestine. We want justice, you say how. We want justice, you say how. Zionists out of Palestine. The people united will never be defeated. No justice, no border peace. No justice, no border peace. No justice, no border peace. No justice, no border peace.
Back a little bit. No, with the mic you're on.
Oh, yeah,
How many kids did you kill today?
it's kind of interesting having two like theoretically opposed like groups, but like not actually against each other.
How many kids did you kill today?
Right. It's just a talking over each other.
We see you.
Surprised that there was no turnout.
I also thought it would be bigger.
I didn't think it was going to be like huge. I was like, we might get bigger.
Yeah, I think that part of the problem, which might make me think that more people will show up, but so like I got out at GW, walking straight to here required quite a bit of detour. Like I wonder if there would be more substantial amount of people here if they knew to come here.
I didn't know where it was. I came out, I was coming down this way. Just like, okay, I might be able to turn right. And I asked the Secret Service officer where it was. It wasn't like on the protest.
Yeah. Yeah, if you approach from GW toward the Institute of Peace or whatever, the streets are blocked off beginning near State Department, so like several blocks up.
Yeah, it has to be past state.
Right. And you see like, it's literally like 2 or 3 protesters there on the other side. So if someone was just showing up, they would think, oh, no one came. It definitely makes it higher effort to participate.
President of 1 billion Ford! President of 1 billion Ford! President of 1 billion Ford! President of 1 billion Ford!
Israel, go to hell! Israel, go to hell!
President of 1 billion
Trump, go to hell!
President of 1 billion Ford!
Pedophile, go to hell!
President of 1
We are all
Palestinian!
Palestinian!
President of 1 billion Ford!
By the thousands, by the
President of 1
millions!
billion Ford!
We are all Palestinian! We don't want no 2 states!
taking back 48. 1, 2, 3, 4. Occupation no more. 5, 6, 7, 8. Palestine will liberate. Palestine will liberate. Let's be louder, let's be clear. Let's be louder, let's be clear.
We don't want no Zionists here.
We don't want no Zionists here. No Zionism over here. Good people are occupied. Resistance is justified. When people are occupied, resistance is justified. By the thousands, by the millions, we are all Palestinians. The people united will never be defeated. Up with liberation! Up with liberation! Down with occupation! Up with liberation! Down with occupation! We will not be pushed aside! We stand with Gaza side by side! We will not be pushed aside. We stand with Gaza side by side.
Got another banner. Look how good this one is. Anyone want to do
Zionism must fall. Zionism must fall.
That's very exciting. Yeah, well, that, I used to have because I want to go see it. I'm sorry, I didn't answer your question.
Yeah, I heard. Where appropriate. Yeah. You already did
This is the one that's for today. That was you really good for today. I turned around, I saw you guys, and then there's like, what about the
Fight for jobs and education!
Not for war and occupation!
Not for war and occupation!
We want healthcare, food and housing!
No more bombs and ethnic cleansing!
We want healthcare, food and housing! No more bombs and ethnic cleansing!
Actually, it was like something about occupying illegal parts that I accidentally just apartheid change. So that wherever put it underneath like the
Our country has been, we have subjugated other countries so freaking long, and it's got to stop now. No more. No more Chiquita banana. No money for Oh yes, I'm a veteran. They pick on us. They pick on poor people that are desperate. And then they're like, oh, hey, come to the military, serve your country. They don't tell you you're actually just jackboot thugs for the elites, you know. They don't tell you that. You figure it out once you're in the middle of a war fighting for oil. And you're like, oh, man, I screwed up bad.
Free, free Palestine!
Free, free Palestine!
Free, free, free Palestine!
Free, free, free Palestine!
Free, free Palestine!
Free, free Palestine!
Free, free, free Palestine!
Free, free, free Palestine!
Good morning, everyone. I'm organizer of the Palestinian Youth.
When I realized
Organization of Palestinian and Arab youth in the diaspora fighting for the liberation of our homelands from Zionism and U.S. imperialism. Today, We are standing outside the building where the so-called Board of Peace is meeting in an effort to finalize the colonization of Gaza. Inside this building, heads of state and international financiers from across the world are discussing their implementation of the new Gaza. Their vision of this new Gaza is not one of peace or freedom for Gaza's people, but rather one of capitalizing off of the gains that the US, Israel, and their allies have made off the genocide, aiming to implement politically what they failed to do militarily. After over 2 years of massacres and starvation, the billionaire class seeks to transform the rubble of Gaza into a dystopian capitalist nightmare. One in which Gaza's people are stripped of sovereignty, self-sustenance, and local industry, made completely reliant on foreign capital, and funneled into a colonial workforce where they are forced to construct the very settler project intent on eradicating them. This is the Gaza that the criminals in this building are discussing today. A ghettoized prison under a US-led military occupation being led by Trump and his coalition of genociders for every drop of labor, resources, and capital that they can muster. We refuse to allow Gaza's people, land, and resources to be sold to the highest bidder. Gaza belongs to the Palestinian people alone, and we refuse to allow the rulers of empire to convene and plot Gaza's colonization in peace. There is no such thing as peace while the boot of imperialism is on your neck. There is no peace under occupation and no peace without an arms embargo. We demand the dismantlement of the Board of Empire, hands off Gaza, an end to the siege, and a two-way arms embargo now! I'd like you all to please join me in welcoming our first speaker from the Party for Socialism and Liberation.
My name is Ria. I'm here with the Party for Socialism and Liberation, an organization dedicated to fighting for and advancing the liberation of the working class from capitalism and imperialism. The body currently convening here in Washington, D.C. is not about bringing peace to Gaza. It is a continuation of U.S.-Israeli efforts to deny self-determination to the Palestinian people and to continue occupying Gaza. It is no surprise that the United Nations resolution setting up this so-called Board of Peace was forced through the Security Council by none other than the U.S. government, the main arms supplier that has fueled over 2 years of genocide in Gaza. The U.S. is the linchpin of imperialism, the driving economic force of a war machine whose devastating effects are choking the people of the entire world. U.S. imperialism is the enemy of the whole world, the enemy of humanity. We are watching its violence accelerate as Cuba is strangled by a genocidal blockade and as the Trump administration tries to legitimize and formalize the occupation of Gaza through the Board of Peace. Just this week, Secretary of State Marco Rubio laid all the cards on the table. He praised 500 years of Western colonialism and called for European governments to join the U.S. in a unified effort to compete for a market share in the economies of the global South. He remarked fondly on a history of hundreds of years of expansion and genocide of indigenous peoples and nations, the West's missionaries, its pilgrims, its soldiers, and its explorers. But the prosperity of these people, the land, and the heritage of these nations is not up for competition. It is not up for the West to take, and it is not up for the West to tell a people how to run themselves when Western nations are built on the slaughter, torture, and enslavement of millions in the neighborhood. And it is very important for us to listen clearly and closely when the U.S. states what the people of the world has already known. The mask is off. We have seen the ugly, disgusting nature of Zionism and imperialism, and every image of the genocide in Gaza live streamed to our phones. We see the putrid rot in the halls of Washington, and the murder of hundreds of people in illegal airstrikes in the Caribbean. And we see the brutality right here at home, as people are slaughtered in the streets for the crime of being immigrants or defending them. We have endless money for war, for ICE, but not for housing, not for child tax credits, not for anything that would make the lives of American people or working people anywhere better. But we have to understand that that endless money for war comes directly from the workers without our consent. The Board of Peace aims to invest at least $5 billion in the destruction of Palestinian life to extract imperial investments in Gaza's land. Under imperialism, there never seems to be money for people's needs, but always for war, always for imperialism. We know that the Board of Peace market shares in developing economies are paid with our money, cash generated by the labor of American and European workers. Meanwhile, American and European workers have hit the worst workers' rights ratings on record within the past year. Despite a growth in unionization, U.S. labor unions are facing constant attacks from the Trump administration, including stripping of federal workers' collective bargaining rights and compromising the independence of the sole federal agency that administers and enforces private sector's worker unions' rights. Those checks are paid for by our taxes with our exploited labor, and they sign off on the blood of our brothers and sisters in Palestine, who share our struggle the world over. The Board of Peace talks about peace as an economic tool, but among its members, $5 billion could create 133,000 jobs in education, 86,000 jobs in healthcare, 84,000 jobs in clean energy, $5 billion in childcare for 250,000 infants. It is food in the mouths of 40 million people, a lunch for every school-aged child in the United States. It is social security, disability benefits, and basic income for millions of U.S. workers. It is trade school for 500,000 workers, or four-year degree for 125,000 people. And instead, that $5 billion will fund more property deals. It will go to creating a Riviera in the Middle East. More and more, as the economy becomes driven by weapons manufacturers, AI-powered surveillance, and tech companies who can only profit from the destruction of human life, we move away from a society that is productive and towards one that is increasingly hollowed out and reliant on extraction. We are seeing this now as more and more working people find it impossible to find a job, to earn a living wage, impossible to afford an education or health care. So when wealthy billionaires and heads of state meet in that building over there in need of new markets to expand, new lands to colonize, new wars to wage, it is the global south that pays the price, and it is workers right here who pay the price alongside. But another effect of the crisis of U.S. imperialism in workers around the world and here in the U.S. is that we are seeing an energization and galvanization at a scale not seen in decades. A real working class political movement and the express linking of these demands for a society governed not only by a handful of the wealthy, but by the masses who run society in the first place. In 2024, students at Columbia and universities all across the country occupied their campuses to demand an end to institutions' complicity investments tied directly to an ongoing genocide. Last year in Italy, we saw an unprecedented wave of mobilization and general strikes for Palestine. Millions of workers and young people stopped work, blocking roads, railways, and ports across the country to demand an end to the state of Israel's genocide and to their government's complicity. And last month, over 300 cities across the U.S. organized strikes, walkouts, marches, and shutdowns in protest of the ICE and federal law enforcement. In Minneapolis alone, we saw the first general strike in the United States in 80 years, and over 100,000 people marching triumphantly into the streets in the middle of a workday in a strike that shut the city down. We know that workers are what makes a society run, and we know that when we stop, the world stops with us. We know that general strikes were methods that were utilized to defeat slavery, to defeat Jim Crow, to defeat the anti-black legislation that governed this country and continues to do so. We know that there is hope in which a workers' movement can defeat capitalism and imperialism. And there is so much hope in an increased movement towards building so. Right now is the time to combine that mass mobilization and the righteous anger and energy that lies with working people to demand for a real and lasting peace in Palestine, not governed by the Board of Peace, governed by Palestinians and Palestinians only. That's right. It is time for every sector of struggle, from communities of faith to labor unions to students, every sector of society in the United States to organize and fight in the name of liberation, in the name of civil rights. To organize and fight to reject Christian nationalism in the history of Western colonialism and come together to build power against this kind of expansionism. People all around the world are coming to see that a real peace plan would start with the full and permanent withdrawal of Israel from all of us. Israel must immediately and fully end the siege of Gaza so that desperately needed aid and reconstruction materials can enter.
That's
The
right.
Board of Peace is not immune to our pressure either, when it recognizes that Israeli occupation is unattractive to investors. They recognize the strength of an organized Palestinian resistance to an occupation by any name. The Palestinian people we have seen in the last 3 years cannot be defeated, and the Board of Peace can. We can turn the tide. It is already starting to turn. We know that we have much to overcome, but with Gaza as a North Star and in spirit of steadfast solidarity in the struggle for the liberation of the Palestinian people, we know that through organized power in the United States, we know through organized power in the entire world, we can make truly revolutionary change possible. It has happened in the past, and it can happen again today.
From Anak Bayan.
From Palestine to the Philippines! Stop the U.S. war machine! From Palestine to the Philippines! Stop the U.S. war machine! Land and militant greetings, comrades! My name is Britney. I'm the co-coordinator for Bayan DMV, an alliance of national democratic organizations of Filipinos fighting to see a Philippines that is free of foreign influence and genuinely for the people. It is so easy to see that Trump's Board of Peace is not for peace at all. As we've been saying, it is a board of empire.
That's right.
It is a tool to further solidify U.S. imperialist hegemony around the world. It is also no surprise to us that Trump invited Philippine President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. to join the Board of Peace. Shame! But the Philippines has not yet accepted the invitation, even though the Philippine ambassador to the U.S., Jose Romualdez, has encouraged President Marcos to do this. But why hasn't the Philippines accepted this invitation? It is not because they don't align themselves with Trump. It is because the Philippines is too broke to pay the $1 billion entrance fee. It is broke because the Philippine economy is caught in a stranglehold by U.S. imperialism. It does not have national industries. It does not have genuine land reform to actually pay this outrageous fee that only enriches the U.S. empire. Despite being a country that is rich in natural resources, the Philippine economy is underdeveloped and backward because the U.S. empire seeks to keep it this way. For those of you not familiar with President Marcos, he is the son of a dictator, a 20-year-long dictator, Ferdinand Marcos Sr. These puppet regimes have demonstrated time and time again that they are lapdogs for U.S. imperialism. Shame! For the 4 past years, Marcos has met with the U.S. presidents and officials to sell out the Filipino people on land. Shame! In 2022, he made a $4 billion deal with U.S. billionaires. In 2023, he expanded the military bases to create
bases on Philippine soil. In 2024, the U.S. approved a $500 million agreement in military aid to the Philippines that only goes to attacking the people's movements and the revolutionary movement in the countryside. And then just last year, Marcos met with Trump to do a bogus tariff deal, reducing U.S. tariffs on the Philippines from 20% to just 19%. What a joke! So we see that not only is the U.S. empire exploiting the resources of its colonies and controlled lands like Palestine and the Philippines, it is now seizing the land and controlling the people directly so it can use it to launch its profit-driven wars for aggression. We have hope because despite the seeming control of U.S. empire on the world economy and politics, the U.S. imperialist empire is actually in decline. Is that right? Fascism is a sign of a dying empire because the ruling class can no longer rule by so-called democracy, and they must resort to fascist attacks against the people. As the contradictions between the imperialist powers of the world intensify, so do the contradictions between the ruling classes and the oppressed peoples of the world. Just as the horrible conditions for imperialist wars continue to intensify, so do the conditions for waging national liberation struggles against imperialism also increase. We know this from history. 40 years ago, in 1986, the Filipino people toppled a dictator. With the worsening conditions in the Philippines, and they came together in the millions, took the streets, and ousted Ferdinand Marcos Sr. Revolutionary history teaches us that when people come together, we win. When people come together, we fight for the change that we demand. Next Wednesday on the 25th, Buying DMV invites you all to join us in front of the Philippine Embassy for the People Power Revolution, the one that toppled a dictator. And then Marcos is also coming to the UN in early March in New York City to make deals with billionaires selling out the Filipino people. We will be mobilizing to New York City to confront this fascist dictator. This confrontation is one of our contributions to the global anti-imperialist revolution that confronts our class enemies at every turn, just as we are doing today, just as we do almost every week in DC. So I'd like to end with a chant. I'll say Maki Baka. You all will say Huwag matakot. It means struggle. Do not be afraid. Maki Baka. Huwag matakot. Maki Baka. Huwag matakot. Thank you. Free Palestine. Free Palestine. Free Palestine. Free Palestine.
next speaker, Peasants from the Black Alliance for Peace. Free, free Palestine! Free, free Palestine! Free, free, free Palestine! Free, free, free Palestine! Free, free Palestine! Free, free Palestine! Free, free, free Palestine! Free, free, free Palestine!
And what's up, everybody? My name is Peasants. I'm a member of the Black Alliance for Peace and the All African People's Revolutionary Party, and I'll be speaking on behalf of those two organizations in addition to the Diaspora Palette Collective. The current political theater spotlight is on the United States Board of Peace. This real estate auction block has a $1 billion buy-in for any government bold enough to write itself into history as investors of genocide. After the signings of the Oslo Accords and then the Abraham Accords, we should not be too shocked or surprised by these betrayals. We must not be so naive to accept the possibility that the sponsors of the genocide in Gaza are also the founders of a genuine peace force to stabilize the occupied areas. Prior to the body's first meeting, the Board of Peace has taken a page from NATO's books by stating their intention to become an international stabilization force. Obviously, the Board of Peace is an attempt to expand the Zionist entity, which is a feature of the settler colonialism and was the objective before and after the signing of the White Papers in 1939. Now they are trying to finish the job, but that requires a new front since the usual Western governments are stretched thin financially and militarily. We must not be fooled by the facade of the Board of Peace. Reconstruction without sovereignty is not peace. Governance imposed from the outside is not peace. We know what we are seeing. The transfer of colonizer power where former control changes hands. But economic domination, military influence, and political leverage remain intact. This is independence in name, but dependence in reality. We've seen this across the global south. We've seen it in Puerto Rico, where the Puerto Rican people still fight for freedom from the clutches of the United States militarism and exploitation. We see it in Congo, where foreign interests compete over mineral wealth. We see it in Sudan, Libya, and escalating tensions in Iran, where outside powers maneuver for influence while ordinary people bear the consequences. All of these struggles are connected by one principle: the right of a people to determine their own future. Not managed by sovereignty, not imposed governance, but real self-determination. Palestine is at the forefront of the Western nations as the ground on which their hegemony dies. They were not able to defeat the Palestinian people militarily, so they resorted to the relative safety and cover of liberal notions of peace and development in order to force the Palestinian people to surrender their right to self-defense. The Black Alliance for Peace is clear that there is no peace without justice. Calm subjugation and forced surrender is not peace. We reject the sham justice and false spectacles of democracy offered by the United States, Israel, and its allies. The West's commitment to stripping the Palestinian people of their self-determination and the use of property, predatory real estate deals, and financial exploitation are tactics as seen in Puerto Rico and across the Caribbean. In the Americas, where the U.S. interference in sovereign nations, the kidnapping of leaders like Nicolas Maduro, and the deadly sanctions on Cuba threaten the lives and self-determination of people. There cannot be said to be peace. That is why Black Alliance for Peace calls for a zone of peace. The fight for a zone of peace focusing on dismantling the structures that generate war and state violence, colonialism, patriarchy, capitalism, and all forms of imperialism. In an attempt to expel all these nefarious forces from our region. There can be no peace while Zionism exists. There can be no peace when Puerto Rico is exploited by the United States. Empire does not only operate abroad. The concentration of power required to dominate other nations reshapes societies at its center. We will have to smash these systems politically, economically, culturally, and socially. We must build a zone of peace to defend our people from further imperialist aggression. We must understand the link between Zionism and exploitation of colonial peoples and fight to rid the world of its genocidal collusion with Western imperialists. And while these human rights violations occur, while colonial peoples still suffer sanctions and watch for the sky for American-made bombs, the U.S. and its allies continue on in celebrations, sporting events, and high-profile spectacles like the Olympics and the World Cup. In response, the Black Alliance for Peace has launched a petition in objection to the United States hosting the upcoming World Cup. The World Cup should not be used to launder state violence and normalize genocide and international gangsterism. Organizations and people of conscience must demand that FIFA move the games out of the U.S. and take a stand for people-centered human rights rather than empire, repression, and impunity. We call on our comrades to join us in our petition to demand that FIFA and the IOC ban the U.S. and Israel from hosting or participating in international sporting events. We must fight for an end to Western military and financial domination, aggression, and oppression. We must band together against international gangsterism and fight for true self-determination and a world informed by people-centered human rights. So just to make sure that y'all, it's been, over 2 years of a genocide in Gaza right now, but just to make sure that we're always clear on what we stand for, I'm gonna say something, I need y'all to repeat it. We're gonna say it 7 times. Smash Zionism! 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 Thank you.
Community action.
Thank you, everybody. My name is Metha, from Pan-African Community Action. The first thing I want to say before I read the presentation is that when we say settler, go back home, we're clear that this settler colony is not its home. The settlers don't, when they go back home, it ain't going to be here. We know that this is also a settler colonial project. We have to be clear on that. And I also want to say, just like the President stated, another affiliation with Pan-African Community Action, the All African People's Revolutionary Party is a member organization of Black Alliance for Peace, as is PACA, Pan-African Community Action. We got to consolidate these forces, particularly the anti-imperialist forces that represent the Black radical tradition, and that's what BAT, PACA, and AUPRP, part of what we're about. PACA is a grassroots organization rooted in Southeast DC, organizing Black and working class communities to build collective power and meet our people's material needs and fight for community control over land, our safety, and our future. This is a good page right here. We We are here today because we refuse to let genocide be rebranded as reconstruction. We refuse to let imperialism hide behind the language of peace. Today, February 19th, heads of state, billionaires, corporate interests will gather in this city to decide the future of Gaza without Palestinians. They will call it humanitarianism. They will call it rebuilding. But we know what it is, the next phase of colonization. The same powers that armed and funded the destruction of Gaza now want to profit from the rubble, extract resources, and reshape Palestinian land without Palestinian self-determination. That is not peace. That is domination. We are clear about what this meeting represents. This so-called board of peace is not about the freedom of the Palestinian people. It's not about completing politically what Israel and the imperial bloc could not. It is about completing politically what Israel and the imperial bloc could not fully achieve militarily. The permanent subjugation of Gaza. It is about turning genocide into business. It is about treating Palestinian life as disposable and Palestinian land as real estate. We are here to expose that contradiction, to disrupt the process and use the language of peace to advance imperialism. And we say this clearly. Palestine is not an isolated issue. What is happening in Gaza is part of a global system of settler colonialism and imperialist domination. The same system that cages migrants at the border and terrorizes immigrant communities through ICE. The same system that wages a war on working class African communities within the United States through policing, surveillance, displacement, incarceration, and criminalization of our youth. It is the same system that starves our neighborhoods of healthcare, housing, and living wage jobs while pouring billions into war and militarized borders. Here in Washington, D.C., we feel this war at all times. We see it in the over-policing of our neighborhoods. We see it in the displacement of working-class African families throughout Southeast D.C. We see it in schools treated as pipelines to prison. We see it in the health system that abandon our people until crisis hits. This is the domestic side of their war against collective humanity. It is the internal front of the same imperialist system that is bombing Gaza, occupying Palestine, and destabilizing the global South. Settler colonialism depends on erasure. It depends on removing people from land, breaking their ability to govern themselves and replacing self-determination with external control. That is what is being proposed for Gaza, and that is what is happening to the black African people here for generations. What's been happening to black and African people within the bounds of this Silicon Valley project for generations. Denied control of our neighborhoods, our schools, our safety, our health, and our political futures. Different texts, same logic, same system. That's how we're doing that. So what does real solidarity mean? It does not mean hashtag. It does not mean not just today, but every day. Imperialism can no longer function without resistance in its core. Solidarity in Palestine is not just symbolic. Solidarity with Palestine is not just symbolic. It is a shared struggle against a genocidal system, an existential threat to humanity and the planet. When we build people's power in D.C. through base building, political education, survival programs tied to organization, and campaigns for community control, we weaken the domestic foundations of empire. When we organize against ICE raids, we confront the same machinery of border violence that forces settler colonial logics globally. When we defend African youth from criminalization, we challenge the same ideology that marks Palestinian children as targets. When we reject the lie that peace comes from elites deciding our futures behind closed doors, peace comes from self-determination. Peace comes from people having control of their land, their labor, their safety, and their institutions. Peace comes from dismantling systems that profit from war, occupation, and dispossession. So today we disrupt this meeting, not just to a protest, but to expose the truth. You cannot build peace on top of genocide. You cannot rebuild Gaza without Palestinians governing Gaza. You cannot talk about peace while investing in the infrastructure of occupation and displacement. And you cannot separate what happens in Palestine from what happens in black, immigrant, and working class communities right here in DC and across the United States. Our task is bigger than one action. Our task is to build a mass movement for power, rooted in our neighborhoods, disciplined in our organizations, clear in political education, and bold in confronting imperialism at every front. We build local power so that when they try to wage war abroad, they face resistance at home. We build institutions of care so our people are not dependent on systems that profit from our suffering. And we build unity across struggles, African liberation, Palestine liberation, migrant justice, because the systems we are fighting are one and the same. From DC to Gaza, from the border to the bloc, we stand for self-determination. We stand against settler colonialism. We stand against imperialism, and we commit to building the organized power of our people until this genocidal state and the global system that sustains it can no longer operate without being challenged at every step. No peace without liberation. No reconstruction without the self-determination. From DC to Gaza, liberation is the struggle and power is the goal. Thank you.
Free, free Palestine!
Free, free Palestine!
Free, free, free Palestine!
Free, free, free Palestine!
Free, free Palestine!
Free, free Palestine!
Free, free, free Palestine!
Free, free, free Palestine!
Born of peace, born of lies!
Born of peace, born of lies!
U.S. out of Palestine!
U.S. out of Palestine!
Born of peace, born of lies!
Born of peace, born of lies!
U.S. out of Palestine!
U.S. out of Palestine!
Right in this building that we're standing in front of today, this board of empire is plotting the colonization of Gaza. It is plotting a dystopian future for Gaza, a dystopian future that they aim to spread to the rest of the world. The same billionaires that are backing this plan that are in this room today are the same ones backing aggression against Venezuela, against Iran, against our communities here in the United States. Are you guys angry? Are we going to let this happen? Let's show Donald Trump and his board, his coalition of genociders and criminals, what we think of them and their board of peace.
Peace, born of lies! U.S. out of Palestine! Born of peace, born of lies! Born of peace, born of lies! U.S. out of Palestine! U.S. out of Palestine! Gaza is our demand! Gaza is our demand! No peace on stolen land! No peace on stolen land! Gaza is our demand! Gaza is our demand! No peace on stolen land! 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 Brick by brick and wall by wall! Brick by brick and wall by wall! Zionism will fall! Zionism will fall! Brick by brick and wall by wall! Brick by brick and wall by wall! Zionism will fall! 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 1, 2, 3, 4! 1, 2, 3, 4! Occupation no more! Occupation no more! 5, 6, 7, Zionist state! Smash the settler Zionist state! Smash the settler Zionist state! Settler, settler, go back home! Settler, settler, go back home! Palestine is ours alone! Palestine is ours alone! Settler, settler, go back home! Settler, settler, go back home! Palestine is ours alone! 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 Justice is our demand! Justice is our demand! No peace on stolen land! No peace on stolen land! Gaza is our demand! Gaza is our demand! No peace on stolen land! No peace on stolen land! Palestine is our demand! Palestine is our demand! No peace on stolen land! 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 Board of Empire, Board of Lies! Board of Empire, Board of Lies! U.S. out of Palestine! U.S. out of Palestine! Board of Empire, Board of Lies! Board of Empire, Board of Lies! U.S. out of Palestine! U.S. out of Palestine! Board of Empire, Board of Lies! Board of Empire, Board of Lies! U.S. out of Palestine! 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 Stop the killing, stop the crime! Stop the killing, stop the crime! Israel out of Palestine! Israel out of Palestine! Stop the killing, stop the crime! Stop the killing, stop the crime! Israel out of Palestine! Israel out of Palestine! Colonizers, we don't need 'em! Colonizers, we don't need 'em! What we'll get is total freedom! Colonizers, we don't need 'em! Colonizers, we don't need 'em! What we'll get is total freedom! Say it loud and say it clear! Liberation is here! Say it loud and say it clear! Liberation is here! Free Palestine! Free Palestine! Free Palestine! Free Palestine! Free Gaza! 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 There is only one solution! There is only one solution! Intifada revolution! There is only one solution! People's land revolution! From the river to the sea! Palestine will be free! From the sea to the river! Palestine will live forever! Palestine will live forever! Palestine will live forever! Board of peace, board of lies! U.S. out of Palestine! Board of peace, board of lies! U.S. out of Palestine! Board of Empire, Board of Lies! U.S. out of Palestine! Board of Empire, Board of Lies! U.S. out of Palestine! U.S. out of Palestine! U.S. out of Palestine! U.S. free Gaza. Men in Mayed. Palestine out of the air. Men in Mayed. Palestine out of the air. Palestine out of the air. Palestine out of the air. Hurrah, hurrah, Palestine. 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 Make some Free Palestine! 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 Port of peace, port of lies! Port of peace, port of lies! U.S. out of Palestine! U.S. out of Palestine! Port of peace, port of lies! Port of peace, port of lies! U.S. out of Palestine! U.S. out of Palestine! Port of peace, port of lies! Port of peace, port of lies! U.S. out of Palestine! U.S. out of Palestine! From the river to the sea! From the river to the sea! Palestine will be free! Palestine will be free! From the sea to the river! From the sea to the river! Palestine will live forever! Palestine will live forever! Yes, Sahyuni itla barra! Palestine, hurra, hurra! Palestine, hurra, hurra! Yes, Sahyuni itla barra! Palestine, hurra, hurra! Palestine, hurra, hurra! We will free Palestine! We will free Palestine! Within our lifetime! Within our lifetime! We will free Palestine! We will free Palestine! Within our lifetime! Within our lifetime! We won't leave, not now, not ever! We won't leave, not now, not ever! Palestine will live forever! Palestine will live forever! We won't leave, not now, not ever! We won't leave, not now, not ever! Palestine will live forever! Palestine will live forever! We will not be pushed aside! We will not be pushed aside! Stand by Gaza side by side! We stand by Gaza side by side! We will not be pushed aside! We will not be pushed aside! Stand by Gaza side by side! We stand by Gaza side by side! Say it louder, shake the ground! End the siege on Gaza now! End the siege on Gaza now! Say it loud and shake the ground! End the siege on Gaza now! End the siege on Gaza now! It's not complicated! Gaza will be liberated! It's not complicated! Gaza will be liberated! Gaza, Gaza, head held high! Palestine will never die! Gaza, Gaza, head held high! Palestine will never die! From the belly of the beast! No justice, no peace! From the belly of the beast! Hands off the Middle East! Netanyahu, you can't hide! We charge you with genocide. Donald Trump, you can't hide. You signed off on genocide. Donald Trump, you can't hide. You signed off on genocide. Even with the bombs you drop, our resistance never stops. Even with the bombs you drop, our resistance never stops. We will free Palestine within our lifetime.
We will free Palestine
We will free Palestine
within our lifetime.
within our lifetime.
Born of peace, born of life.
Sport of peace, sport of life.
U.S. out of Palestine.
U.S. out of Palestine.
Born of peace,
Sport of peace, sport of life.
U.S. out of Palestine.
U.S. out of Palestine.
Please give it up for our final speaker today from the Palestinian Youth Movement.
Free, free Palestine.
Free, free, free Palestine!
Free, free, free Palestine.
Free, free Gaza!
Free, free Gaza.
Free, free, free Gaza!
Free, free, free Gaza.
Right now, in this building behind us, heads of state and billionaires from around the world are here for the inaugural meeting of the so-called Board of Peace for Gaza. The stated objective of this meeting is to raise funds for the reconstruction of Gaza, which is a thin veil to hide the colonial aspirations of the board. The board actually plans to achieve the political goal that Israel failed to accomplish militarily over the past 2.5 years. Total domination of Gaza. Shame! In this first week of the blessed month of Ramadan, I have been reflecting on the verses from the Quran in Surah Al-Baqarah, verses 11 and 12. When they are told, do not spread corruption in the land, they reply, we are only peacemakers. Indeed, it is they who are the corruptors, but they fail to perceive it. The people of the ruling class who claim to be the peacemakers of the world are in reality the corruptors of our world and the reason for its destruction. This death machine that has committed a genocide against our people keeps going because the ruling class keeps it going. Our elected officials, our government, the billionaire elite, they work together to fuel it, fund it, arm it, and protect it.
Shame!
This board of peace is designed to complete Israel's ethnic cleansing of Gaza and to redevelop it as a massive real estate project. They're talking about Gaza like it's a corporate asset, like it's a beachfront property, like it's a development opportunity. But let us be clear, it's a takeover. It's a technocratic, corporate structure built like a private equity firm. Power concentrated in the hands of this ruling elite, and Palestinians forced to the bottom, tasked with carrying out orders. What does this sound like? Colonial rule. They want a Gaza where Palestinians don't govern themselves, where they don't decide, don't resist, where they only comply. When they sell the fantasy of reconstruction, our people are still freezing, still starving, still being denied shelter, food, water, and medicine. The genocide is not over. It's moving to a new phase with new branding, a phase with nicer words like peace and reconstruction, a phase with press releases and real estate maps. But the reality is the same. Displacement, domination, and imperialism.
colonial control. Shame! What the board is planning is not a plan for Palestinian life. It's a plan for Palestinian exploitation. A plan for Gaza as an imperial playground. A plan with gated zones for wealthy outsiders and concentrated zones for Palestinians. They're testing surveillance and biometric control. They're building systems where entry and exit are regulated at the individual level, where the right to food, right to movement, the right to shelter depends on a database and an algorithm. This is what techno-fascism looks like. It's the bonds falling on our people, but it's also control and permanent subjugation dressed up as governance. Shame! This is not just about Gaza. They perfect these systems on Palestinian, and then they export them everywhere where there is scarcity, conflict, and profit to be made. This is the world that they want, a world run by billionaires and security states, where human beings are pawns in a game of corporate strategy. So when we stand for Palestine, we're not just defending one people. We are refusing a future. We are refusing a world where genocide becomes a development plan, where dispossession is a business opportunity, where peace means imperial subjugation, where the powerful no longer even pretend to follow rules because they believe rules are for us and not for them. Shame! Our task is clear. We have to expose the character of this system, name it, and make it undeniable. If the imperial death machine is sustained by money, then we target the money. If it's sustained by political cover, then we strip away the cover. If it's sustained by weapons and tech and contracts, then we disrupt the pipeline. We refuse to let our governments claim neutrality while they ship arms. We refuse to allow billionaires to posture as peacemakers while they profit from genocide. And we refuse to allow the ruling elite to bury the occupation under bureaucracy. And when they want us to feel hopelessness, we reject that too, because there is a reality that they cannot escape. Palestinians are still there. Millions of Palestinians. Millions of Palestinians on the land, in the camps, in exile, here in the diaspora, after everything they have tried to do, to erase, to force into submission, to destroy, Palestinians still insist on life, still insist on dignity, and still insist on liberation. We are here because we also insist. So to the ruling elite, to the criminals gathering in this building today for their meeting, who are drawing maps over Palestinian blood and bodies, who are trying to bury our people and our cause, we will never be forced into submission. We will only become more organized and increase our pressure and confrontation. We will only grow more powerful, and imperialism, wherever it exists around the world, will only grow weaker. We will not stop until we've built a world of liberation with freedom for Gaza, for Palestine, for every oppressed people around the world to stand in dignity and self-determination. For the peace, for the flies! For the peace, for the flies! U.S. out of Palestine! U.S. out of Palestine! For the peace, for the flies! For the peace, for the flies! U.S. out of Palestine! U.S. out of Palestine! From the river to the sea! From the river to the sea! Palestine will be free! Palestine will be free! Say it loud and say it clear. We don't want no Zionists here. Say it loud and say it clear. We don't want no Zionists here. Settler, settler, go back home. Palestine is ours alone. Settler, settler, go back home. Palestine is ours alone. Settler, settler, you will learn. By the millions will return. Settler, settler, you will learn. By the millions will return. Yes, Sahyoni itla barra. Palestine, hurra, hurra. Yes, Sahyoni itla barra. Palestine, hurra, hurra. Free, free Palestine. Free, free, free Palestine. Free, free Palestine. Free, free, free Palestine. Born of peace, born of life. U.S. out of Palestine. Born of peace, born of life. Gaza won't be colonized. Free, free Palestine. Free, free, free Palestine. Free, free Palestine. Free, free, free Palestine. Born of peace is a disguise. Gaza lives and will not die. Born of peace is a disguise. Gaza lives and will not die. Free, free Palestine. Free, free, free Palestine. Free, free Palestine. Free, free, free Palestine. Hurriyah, hurriyah. Palestine, hurriyah. Hurriyah, hurriyah. Palestine, hurriyah. Born of peace, you can't hide. We charge you with genocide. Born of peace, you can't hide. We charge you with genocide. We charge you with genocide. We charge you with genocide. We will honor all our martyrs. All the children, sons and daughters. All the children, sons and daughters. We will honor all our martyrs. All the children, sons and daughters. Israel, Israel, you will learn. By the millions will return. Israel, Israel, you will learn. By the millions will return. Free, free Palestine. Free, free, free Palestine. Free, free Palestine. Free, free, free Palestine. Martyr, you are never gone. In your name we will fight on. Martyr, you are never gone. In your name we will fight on. In your name
Okay, so they had announced actually that last speaker was the last speaker. So as people continue chanting, I'm not sure exactly how long that'll be, or if it's just going to kind of be indefinite while the Board of Peace is going on. But I'm going to be wrapping up the live stream here. I'll still be in the area, so if anything kind of breaking occurs related to or around the Board of Peace or anything else in DC in the next few hours, then I may be able to continue to cover it anyhow. So just as a quick summary, what President Trump is kind of hosting today is the so-called Board of Peace, which is an event that my understanding is that individual nations can basically pay $1 billion to be a part of, and it is to discuss how America and other countries are going to manage the Gaza Strip. Of course, the protesters out here, largely aligning themselves with the Palestinian cause, are saying that from their perspective, that's not sovereign governance. And so that's their main kind of problem with what's going on, and why they're saying that they oppose it and that they don't view the Board of Peace as, in fact, about peace. Should be noted that there was a group out there that was actually purporting to support Trump and the Board of Peace, but with a completely separate cause unrelated to the Gaza Strip. To be quite frank, I don't know the background of that situation as much, and so I would have to research it to summarize it better. But in short, that group was largely composed of people who identify as Sikh, and they were talking about, I think it seemed like they were talking about an independent nation, or what they would like to be an independent nation separate from India. In any event, so you had, a completely unrelated but pro-Trump or Trump-aligned, group who was there, but then you of course had the Palestine supporters who opposed the Board of Peace. So with that, like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. I'm gonna cut the live stream out now, but thank you for watching.